Big breath in and blow it out.
Holy crap.
Got it. That was big. Ankle. And there's another one. That one was L4. I went one segment above. So we have Hector and Jesse here today. They're brothers. And you can guess which one you think is older and put that in the comments. We're not going to tell you right now. But you guys have seen my YouTube channel, I guess, right?
Yep.
So they found me that way and they came in. And I already know because I read your paperwork, but let's start with you, Jesse.
Sure.
What are a couple of your problem spots?
Right side of my neck, right side of the mid back, and lower back hip area.
Mostly right side.
Yeah,
right?
all right side for the most part.
And a comment on that, like it's, humans definitely have patterns. So like I always get when my neck is acting up, it's always my left side. Actually my left hamstring's tighter, my left calf gets tighter. I'm kind of a left side guy. So it's very rare for me, especially if I've worked with someone over the years. This is my first time working with these guys, but it's very rare if over the years someone comes in and then the next time I see Jesse, he's like, oh, it's all on the left side. People have patterns. So he's like a right side pattern. Some people are crossover patterns. They're upper left, lower right, or upper right and lower left. I also work with animals. I'm on an animal channel. I have my own YouTube animal channel called Animal Cracker where I work on horses, dogs, pigs, chickens, cows, cats. You name it. Have you guys seen that one?
No, I've seen it
Okay,
yet, but I've
it's
seen
worth-
the preview.
We'll watch it.
All right, now you have to watch it. It's called Animal Cracker. But very often in quadrupeds, we'll see a crossover. We'll see right shoulder on the horse with left, and that's very common. Right shoulder, left hip on a horse. Or a dog, you'll see that diagonal pattern. Humans can get that too, but we see it much more with quadrupeds. But patterns tell me a lot. And sometimes when I see a twisting pattern in the lower back, it's much more complicated than if it's a single side. So let's hear, what are some of your key spots?
Key spots mainly the neck area on both sides and back of my neck, more so on the right side and around here.
Okay, but he's a neck and shoulder guy, right?
Yeah.
His lower back's pretty good. So let's have who wants to start? Jesse starts.
Start.
Okay, Jesse's gonna lie face down, and let's get Hector nearby because I wanted to be in on this. So I'm gonna here I am over here. We're gonna give Hector the best seat in the house. Here, that way the camera can pass in front of you. But there's Hector, and here's Jesse on the table, and we're going to start this stretching thing going. And you guys want to do a little of everything today, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the Y strap. We're going to do really all the fun big moves if they want to today. And if it fits what we find, right? If it matches to the misalignments. Ooh, that just popped a little. Did you hear it? Yeah. So here, turn your head this way so we can hear you talk. Actually, do this. Turn your head right, which it already is. Now turn all the way to left. And then you can go back and forth. Which way is it harder to turn?
I think left is harder to turn.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, so turn left and point to the spot that feels most kinked up.
It's like right around here.
Okay, he's pointing to lower cervicals. And head back to center. So this is kind of the C7 area, C6, C7, T1. And that area can also go down the arm. So it's good to clear this out because sometimes when this has really been nasty for a long time, you'll get pain or numbness into the arm or weakness. So we want to make sure we do a good job on that today. And in a second, I'll also ask him to lift the legs one at a time, just so he can feel it and give him a little bit of a pre and a post, like a before and after. And do you feel some of these deep muscles I'm pushing into?
Yeah.
Okay, turn this way. And did you say, yes?
Yeah, that's
Right.
it's good.
So this is my elbow, but we're really digging in deep in here. And here's the glute. And you feel that too, right?
Yeah, it's a good hurt.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
me undo this. And I'm gonna fan this knee out, okay? So bend the knee and bring it up
Okay.
like this. And this flares the leg out and gives me a little more access to get on this muscle nut that he has. And you can feel that, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can see almost his face is
hurts.
quivering because this is really painful. Sorry, but it's good to get this. The other thing you could do is, did you ever put a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball under your hip while you're lying on your back, just to dig it out?
Like a foam roller, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Foam rollers are really good, but also I like just a ball sometimes.
Just a ball?
Where you
Okay.
just lay on it
Okay.
and you try to get it on this spot. And there's a difference between the two. Like a foam roller is a rolling motion, and this is called sustained pressure. So once you find the spot, you're lying on your back. Do you feel what my elbow feels like?
Yeah.
I don't want to be rolling it. I just want to hold it.
Got it.
And you're giving it even a little more technical. It's called ischemic compression. So you're actually starving it of blood flow and oxygen. But then watch my elbow. When I take it away, it floods with blood and oxygen. And it also signals from the brain down to here. The compression makes it be aware, your central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, to go, why is he compressing my blood supply? And it has a little bit of a hypervigilance to this area. And then when I let go, the brain goes, oh, give it extra blood. Give it a little extra love. Okay. So that ischemic compression is a good idea if used therapeutically. We don't want ischemia in the heart. That's a heart attack. And that's when blood and oxygen get cut off to a heart muscle. That would be called ischemia, or like could be the potential or beginning of a heart attack. So ischemia just means oxygen starvation or cut off blood supply, cut off blood oxygen. And I'm using it therapeutically with my elbow by pushing into an area, holding, and then let it go. It's not the rolling type of a foam roller. And they're both good. I use both. I love foam rollers and I love compression. And they're both very effective in different ways.
Yeah, I can feel the difference.
Now I'm doing ischemic compression here, and I'm still doing little compression walking up his spine. Walking up the spine, walking up the spine, and you could feel these nasty ones right there, right? Up here now it gets really nasty. Turn your head this way now. Good. Good. All right. So we're going to do we're going to have you actually sit here first. You're going to sit on this little stool. And it's a strong stool if you sit in the middle. So you want to sit right here like this. Okay? And since that side hurt worse, I'm going to do it on this side, okay? You're going to turn your head this way, tilt it down a little bit. Good. I'm going to get my hand underneath here. Let your head mold into my... Got it. You heard that one, right?
Yep, felt it too.
Good. And here's a big spot I'm going to get to while I'm here. That might hurt.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Good. Now turn your head left and right. Should be a little looser.
Yeah, much looser.
But there's more to do. So now you're going to lie on your back and face up. Face up. Here, look at me down here with the camera. So I'm going to tie his legs here so he doesn't slide. I'm going to lower the table, and we're going to set him up on the Y strap. And begin the stretch. Drop your head. There you go. We're in the stretch already. So I'm going to have you take a big breath in, and we're going to release it now. Do you want to walk around this way and see us? And blow it out. One more time. Big breath in, and blow it out.
Holy crap.
Just change your life.
Yeah, I felt, well, I don't know how to even describe that. That was amazing. Everybody says that. That's the stubborn side. That was good.
Let's switch sides. Scoot down towards your hips a little bit. I'm gonna reach under. You're tight in there, so you're gonna need to do some foam rolling and some compression with the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, lie on your side this way.
Right side?
Yeah. Roger, we're filming small voices, please. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Good. So this is your lower back, and this is where he gets problems. You know, you're all achy from computer time, but the lower back's been a little bit of a mess for you, right?
Yeah.
So turn this way. Got it. That's the one I really wanted to get. That's your lower right. And I was worried because you're a little hard to adjust, but I got a really good one on you.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Good. So lie on your back next. That was big. Got it. So I got both ankles to release. Got it. Good. Come stand and see how you feel. You're going to stand right over there on that mat and turn around and talk to us for a quick second.
Feel a lot better. I was so tight.
Yeah.
I just felt like my neck was pulling this way, and it almost feels like that's not happening at all anymore.
What was your favorite part?
The occipital lift.
The seated one or the Y strap?
The Y strap.
The Y strap,
That I felt
Where'd you feel it the most?
adjustments. Yeah, adjustments that I mean I've been seeing chiropractors for almost 10 years, and I've never gotten any of those adjustments before.
Okay, good. So,
So-
decompress.
This was it definitely decompressed very
Okay.
well.
Awesome. Now we have to ask Hector if you could sit in his chair. Hector, can you sit in that chair over there?
Could use a little one.
Use the little one. So I got Hector already, and Hector, I started doing the traction on his lower back. Now Hector doesn't have lower back symptoms, or that, you know, everybody gets tight from sitting all day, but that's not where he has pain patterns. So Hector, turn your head left and right, and which way is it tougher for you to turn?
This way right here.
That way? Point to which, it's mostly right side for you though, right?
Yeah,
So when he turns to the left, he feels it on the opposite side low. So it's right in there, right?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
All right. So I actually might do a little bit different stuff on you, okay? Because you're showing up differently. So head back to center. I'm going to do a little elbow stuff up here and then get him right on his back and start looking at that. Like there, do you feel that one?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Right in there. That should be painful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Now turn on your back next. I'm going to grab the stool behind you. I'm going to tilt his head like this, really stretch it. Okay. I got a crack there, did you hear it?
Yeah.
Good. Now I'm going to come underneath, turn your head this way, and lift it up like this. And you could shoot from the foot too. So go down towards his feet and shoot up this way so you can see what I'm doing. And now we switch. You could feel that, can't you?
Oh yeah. stretch right at the base.
Yeah. Good. All right. Good. So now come sit over here. You actually have the same side as your brother, so I'm going to have you do it the same way. You're going to sit down.
Okay.
And you're going to turn your head this way. Let this collapse. Keep coming this way. Keep coming. Didn't go. You're tricky.
Mm.
All right, so let's do this next. We got to do bigger guns. You're going to lie on your back.
Okay.
And Jesse's going to help me on this. Jesse, come on over here. Jesse, you're going to put his feet under your armpits and just leave your hands on top.
Got it.
Feet under armpits, hands on top. And then you just have to, you don't have to pull, you just have to, your body weight is all I need.
Gotcha.
You don't have to do anything else. Do you see where Jesse is? Can you catch that on the, pick your head up? This will prevent him from sliding at all because I have an assistant. Look, he's so locked up, this is going to be probably the only way to release his compression. Big breath in, blow it out. Good. I'd leave your hands on your belly though, so leave them up there. Big breath in, and blow it out. Did you feel some stuff?
I did. It was like all.
Yeah, and that's where I couldn't get the occiput to release.
Ooh.
And you can let go now, Jess. Thanks for your help.
I didn't think that would ever crack.
Yeah, it did though, right?
It
Yeah,
did,
look, now
yeah.
the occiput's open. So I didn't want to just keep wailing on the occiput lift because I knew I could use more leverage with the Y strap and Jesse even holding the legs. So yeah, I could have just gone and nailed it a few times, but we have so many other tools. So sometimes it's better to just go in the toolbox, grab the right tool, and get it done on the first try. In this case, it's the second try, but I didn't want to miss again or I would have left you achy.
Yeah.
And I felt more like I just needed to do a whole decompression, and you felt that, right? It went like an
Definitely felt
accordion almost. It went.
Yep.
Yes.
Like it's open right up.
So let's do a little more in here. Drop, drop. And then here, drop. Okay. Now scoot down towards me. Your neck is done for now. We got it pretty good. So now I'm gonna reach under, and I'm gonna pop a few of these, and you can feel those go, right?
I did, yeah.
There's more. Ankle. Ankle. Good. Lie on your side facing me this way. Pull up the top knee. Got it. L5. Come this way. It's the fifth lumbar, the one that sits on top of your pelvis, so on top of your sacrum.
Oh.
That one was stuck a little, probably from hours of sitting
Yeah.
when you do your work, right? And there's another one. That one was L4. I went one segment above. Now come stand and tell us how you're doing.
The neck is definitely feeling a lot looser. I can move it around more without feeling the tightness or as much pain before.
Okay.
And I had that pain in my leg as well. I'm not feeling that so much right now either.
Okay. That has a lot to do with the lower back. So when the lower back is pinched, it shoots down into the glute. And let's do one last thing. You're going to lie on your back because I want to make sure I got the most of that hip that I can. And I'm going to do it two different ways. I'm going to do it this way. Lie face down. It didn't go that way. So it's the right hip, correct?
Yes.
So lift this whole leg up and cross it over this way. There you go. Okay, now come stand and try it again. And just see how it feels. I just pushed that whole thing back in.
Yeah, it's feeling good.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right. It must have got misaligned recently.
Yeah, like it was just the last week thing that
Yeah.
just started happening.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And here, let me say thank you to Jesse over here. Thank you. All right.
Appreciate it.
A big breath in and blow it out.
Holy crap. Yeah, I felt. Well, I don't know how to even describe that. That was amazing.